Hey YouTube, Shogun Nitou here with a review of the DX Beast Driver from Kamen Rider Wizard. This is the Henshin belt for Kamen Rider Beast, the secondary rider in Kamen Rider Wizard. Right here in the front you see him, the belt, and the 3 rings that it comes with: Beast, Falco, and Chameleo. Up here at the top you have DX Beast Driver, so you know how to spell it. Him, and then the 4 animals that make up his mantles, as well as the rings again up here. Cool picture of Wizard along the bottom, Beast on the side, more Beast on the side showing the Falco and Chameleo mantles, and the back showing you how to work the toy. And so here's the Beast Driver. It's basically a giant brick with 2 nozzles sticking out of it that look like weird intake valves. But anyway, you've got a gate up here of full beautiful silver plastic, not silver plastic, silver paint, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Cool vine design going on through here. That just looks really cool, and some more silver paint. Bottom is all chromed out. On the back here, as you can see, you have the magical circle for Beast, featuring all of his mantle covers, as well as the ports for the belt, which actually looks pretty cool. We haven't had some pretty cool designed little belt straps in a while, so having it kind of looks like a weird talon face thing. So that's pretty cool. Here are the rings that come with the Beast Driver. We have the Beast Wizard Ring, all gold and green and red and pretty. Nice little sparkle to the plastic paint color choice. That was a bunch of words that made no sense together. These are the smaller ring holder pieces, so you can't really fit them on your finger if you're an adult. They do pop right out. You can replace them with the other ones, however the colors don't match, so if that's a picky thing for you, you're either going to have to paint some additional ring clips black, or hope that they make Beast ones, which they haven't yet. So here is the Beast Wizard Ring, the Falco Wizard Ring, and let's see if we can get in here. The details on this are just absolutely gorgeous. That falcon is sculpted beautifully, and I just really love this ring in particular because I'm a huge fan of birds, and I love the way that this ring looks. It looks absolutely fantastic. And here's Chameleo, looking all chameleon-ish. All of his little speckles are all molded in, and it looks great. The green has a nice little sparkle to it, and it's more of a sheen, not a sparkle, but whatever. And it looks absolutely great, so I love the way that the Beast rings turned out. So those are the ones that come with it. Dolphin is available with the Wizard Ring holder, and the Buffalo Buffa is available with the Dice Saber. So we'll go through the ones that come with the belt, and then we'll take a look at the other ones as we review those toys. So basically how this works is you turn it on, switch down here, and then try to get the belt to stand up, and it won't work because it's curved funny. But that's what it does. You take this, you just stick it in, and if you decide to pull it out, it gets really angry and says no. It actually gets really sad. No. It's so depressing. So you stick this in and then twist. Get a drum roll. So now you're Beast with no mantle, just kicking it up lion style. Lion King, just can't wait to be king, circle of life, it's waiting ya and stuff. So here is the same ring, it's not new, but this also activates the kick strike for Kamen Rider Beast, so you just stick it in once more. And you just did the normal everyday kick strike. So you have the lion in the middle with the LED, the falcon, the dolphin, the buffalo, and the chameleon here to represent all of the animals that make up Beast Chimera, the phantom that's inside of him or inside the belt or something along the lines of that. So very cool, nice and chromed out, and it's really, really sick. I love it. So all the other sounds are activated through here. It does not read the wizard rings. What it does is this side right here has a little button right there that it presses, and that activates the transformation sound, and then after that, once it's open, it activates the kick strike sound. And this side has a series of 3 buttons right along the side, bottom right there, as you can see. And then the wizard rings all have cutouts on their side. As you can see, Falco, if you were to stick it in like this, would hit the first 2 pins and not this third one right here. So if we can cover both of those pins, which is actually kind of difficult to do. See, after that, I hit that one instead. But as you can see, it hits the pins go down, and it activates the sound based on how many pins and which pins are hit. So the form changes are actually all combinations, whereas the individual 3 pins are all rings we actually don't have yet. Well, kind of. Green Griffon just came out, but if we go through these, the first one is Chimerise, or something along the lines of that. It's a really tricky word to pronounce, but the ring that he uses to summon the Chimera in the underworld. Yeah, I have no idea what it said, but that was really neat. And I'll flip this around now that you know what I'm doing and you don't have to look at it. Next is the Green Griffon. You also get really pretty red LEDs in the lion's eyes that look really cool. And then the last one is Hyper, his upgrade form. No idea what it looks like, but judging from the sound, you can kind of think where I'm going with this. So as you can tell from the lion roar, Hyper's going to be lion-based. Whether it incorporates the other animals or not, I have no idea. But I'm expecting a very kitty-looking, not kitty like children, but kitty like meow, looking beast Hyper. So really looking forward to that. And that's how all this works. All of the other sounds are all the form changes, so we'll get to those over time. So not really gonna poke around for anything else. Basically, you just take the ring, insert it sideways, just like this, and you get the form change. And the kick strike for Falco, just take the ring and insert it over here. So you get a nice mix of lion and falcon. Chameleo. So now you have the chameleon mantle. Take the ring. Very cool, and that is actually all it does. Just like most of the other belts we've had lately, it takes the gimmick, power down sound, of the main rider, simplifies it, and kind of makes it its own little thing. So very cool. These rings also do sounds in the Wizard Sword Gun and the WizardDriver, so let's bring that in. So here's our good buddy, the WizardDriver, and just flip it over. So you get Beast, and then the Lion Roar for that one. This does work on either side, just to show that off. So you get a falcon noise after that one. and the chameleon sound at the end of that one. So, yeah, they all say Beast, please, and then the dun and stuff. But, you do get individual sounds depending on which ring you scan. So I'm not sure why they couldn't just program to say Falco or Chameleo. But, whatever. It at least gives you a new sound. And the Wizard Sword Gun. I'm just going to do the gun mode. But they play the same sound except with slash strike you get a slashy sound instead of a shooting sound. So I'm just going to do this. Lion roar with that one. Falcon noise with that one. And that thing, I think, is a chameleon sound after that one. So overall, this is actually a really fun driver. And to top it off, you don't actually need any additional rings to get all the sounds, because you just need to know which pins to press. Granted, it's easier with the rings, but they aren't a complete necessity like they are with the WizardDriver, so you don't really have the, as Zeron Zephyr likes to say, the pay-to-play system going on, since you can just kind of do it yourself with a pen. But still, the rings for Beast are very, very nice looking. Falco is indeed my favorite wizard ring produced so far. I just love it to death. Very cool, and they're a little bit smaller, so they don't look as goofy if you fit them on your hand than the wizard rings do. Plus, they still have the chips in them. They still read in the Gombride game. They still read in the WizardDriver and the Wizard Sword Gun, as we took a look at. So, still very cool. If you're a fan of Beast, I do recommend picking up the driver. I love the sounds. It's got a nice little hip-hop tone to it. And I think that's really neat with like the Falco mix and just the sounds in general that it plays. Plus the Dice Saber's got a pretty nifty little tone going for it too. So very cool. The Shogun buckle gimmick that they implemented into this was weird at first, but being a kind of a gate to the Phantom inside, it actually makes a lot of sense, and I really like what they did with it. Plus, when it is open, it covers up the weird nozzles that look kind of strange. So when it's all opened up, it actually looks very beautiful. The chrome is an excellent touch, and the end product is just a very beautiful driver that has some really cool sounds. Granted, it's not as open and fun as the WizardDriver in terms of, I got all these rings, I can make so much noise, and you're set to a limited amount with this. But that could be a key element to some people, so it really depends on your collecting tastes. Love the wizard rings, love the driver, and just simply an easily recommended toy that I really, really like. So you can check out ShogunShinobi.com for all the latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out Riders, Rangers, and Rebels, the podcast bringing you the latest token news in the creative way possible. You can check out this guy, more Beast merchandise, and more Kamen Rider Wizard merchandise at cstoysjapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye.